Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. We got Ilianos, we got Jamejars, Kasayupa, Excorius, Keyblade Warhero. Welcome on in. Glad to have you. Also, welcome on in Darius the Snow, Subi, Layla Bela. Glad to have you too, you sweet beans. Also, Soyriel and Ed Stevens. Glad to have you. Also, Pseudowolf. Glad to have you too. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. Because I've been having a lot of fun with the song request streams. And also, because I wanted to do something different heading into 2024. We're gonna do a little bit of art, which is to say, I'm going to struggle with art. I'm being joined by a friend who who I know from college, and who doesn't really do much streaming, but does do a lot of art. He's super duper talented, so he's just gonna we're gonna help each other work through the process of what the fuck we're doing. All right, let me go ahead and unmute so you can hear him. Hey, Erratic, are you there?
Hello.
All right, perfect. We go and move over to the gameplay. Also, um, today is because we have song request up, so I'm gonna go ahead and have song request up in the background. Feel free to submit whatever songs you want, except for Buddy Holly.
So what I'm hearing is all the Buddy Holly remixes.
Apparently, yeah. Unfortunately. Okay, let me reload the media request. Okay, people's songs did get in here. Perfect. I believe this was an auto suggest, so skip. All right. So, Art, please may I have at least you can have one Buddy Holly. You're allowed one Buddy Holly per stream.
So make it count.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just send me fucking Buddy Holly, except it's Huddy Bolly. I'll lose my mind.
No, you said no Buddy Holly. If it's something like Buddy Holly Holly,
Oh
that's
my
a different song.
god. Buddy Holly, but all the first parts were played twice. I'd lose my mind. Buddy Holly acoustic orchestral cover. Okay, that could actually be kind of interesting. Yeah, art. I guess we just start. I'm really bad at the whole starting art process. Let me actually go ahead and move my. Also, let me adjust the audio ever so slightly down. This is fine. Okay.
Well, you've already started step one of art, accepting that you're bad at it.
I have opened the art program and I am in fear. I am scared.
That's fine.
Got my gamer subs in the big ball today, so I won't be EP. Oh my god. The chug jug of gamer subs. Okay. Hopefully you guys can kind of see what's going on. I am trying to keep some amount of visibility going on here. I don't know how well I'm doing. I'm going to see if I can bump the size of this up ever so slightly. Or okay, just find it. There we go. We don't need to see all the like options over here. Is Pikachu on it? Ooh. Okay. So when it comes to... Wait, is it just... Please tell me it's not looping. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, okay, so we actually talked about, like, ideas on, like, roughly where to start.
So if you want to draw along, please join us.
Yes.
We're gonna all do silly things together.
We're all gonna draw, we're gonna try our best to draw. Yes, Borb uses Clip Studio. Yes, I got Clip Studio Paint on the advice of basically all of my artist friends. It was either Clip Studio or Procreate that they all suggested. Okay, so starting off, I have eraser selected, so pencil. I want to get brush. How many brush options do I have? Not really a whole lot. I need to bring over the brushes that I got on my old PC when I got the pack of 20,000 brushes. Oh. Okay, I have to turn this up slightly so that way everyone can hear the cupcake. I hate it. Okay. So I'm starting with just fucking, like, lines. Because God knows I'm gonna struggle enough with those.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, I have white selected, don't I? Perfect. I like this watercolor brush. Welcome on, Garfsoon, Miku. Glad to have you. Also, if you want to, you can share your screen. I can try and put that up on my screen, so that way everyone can see what you're up to.
Okay. I've had some weird to use. I am still learning.
That's okay. Disable scan even though it's not an audio command. Wait, did I? If I did, let me fix that. It's this one. I did disable. That's my bad. Thank you for letting me know, actually. Okay. Oh, I'm immediately getting scanned. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Oh god. That one just looks like someone painted my beak.
I'll be honest, I'm enjoying just listening to you in real time while having the stream delay.
Oh god. Yeah, sometimes if I'm on another person's stream, I'll have stream audio on. Sometimes I will not.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just funny.
It depends on how much they have going on, like redeem-wise, and if I can tolerate my own voice. Okay. So, line exercises, where you just draw lines, because this is a good... Yeah, I can do vertical lines, I can't do horizontal, though. Welcome on, Ocean, I'm glad to have you.
So the big thing is faking confidence from everything I've learned.
One thing I also saw was adjusting the grip of the pen slightly seems to help with it. Where it's like... My song may actually give Starkey a bigger whiplash. I'm horrified. Yeah. I can do vertical lines relatively well, but horizontal lines just give me depression. So we're just gonna draw lines, triangles, circles for a little bit while I get used to a tablet and also Clip Studio Paint. Yours isn't a meme? Oh wait, did you put in Good Riddance from Hades, right? Oh goddamn. Ashley Barrett is such a talented vocalist. At least I assume this is Ashley Barrett, because she was the one who did Red and Transistor. Okay.
So you feeling confident yet?
I'm getting there. My vertical lines are definitely improving.
So you're currently on a digital device, so if you wish, you could just rotate the screen.
That's a good point. So I could like yeah. So like basically I can make horizontal lines by just adjusting my arm position and spinning the screen.
Or the tablet, though that gets confusing quickly in my experience.
That is, to be fair, this is not one of the screen wake up. This is still the tablet I'm borrowing from you.
Yes, it is. That is my first tablet, and I love it dearly.
It was what I borrowed way back for the charity stream. Because I promised doing a little bit of art. I have shaky hands, so drawing tablets for me are tricky. That's fair. I think there's an option you can do to like. There's like a smoothing option or something, stabilizing option.
Yeah, there's an assist.
Color jitter. I would get a tablet, but I want to get a mixology set. Ooh, that'd be fun. I actually kind of wanted to get a mixology set a while back. It was supposed to get this, it was something I was supposed to ask for Christmas, this most recent, but it completely slipped my mind. Also, if anyone here understands and knows Clip Studio Paint, feel free to recommend tips so I can get better about using this program. One thing I'm definitely noticing is because I'm pretty sure there's like, I don't know if maybe something that's possible with this tablet, but I know there's like, for some tablets they have like, like if you press down really hard, you'll draw thicker lines.
Well, first off, you're using a watercolor brush,
That's fair.
which is meant to layer.
Yeah. I heard Huion was better over the years comparable to Wacom. Yeah, this is
Oh,
like
yeah.
this is an early Wacom tablet, right? This is like from
That's from 2007.
yeah. So this is from when Wacom was a good company. It wasn't actively trying to screw over its artists. Cough, cough. AI image. That one. That was just a normal scan. You just took a picture of me. Okay, we got. I feel like the
That's their fault
lines.
for not being more dynamic.
Wow. Oh.
But yeah, if you want, so you're probably going to go to one of the other pen options if you want the actual weight.
That's fair. I mean, I feel like if it has like this, like, cause it has like the. Oh god, this is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. It's Cupcake with over Animal Crossing music. And it hit me like a fucking truck. Okay. We'll not worry about the about like stroke like density right now. That
Well, why
strikes
don't
me.
you swap to a different brush first?
Okay.
Since you're using a watercolor brush, which is generally for, you know, coloring.
Soft bleed.
Well, you're currently, if you look on the side, you see how your what's currently highlighted is more of a paintbrush.
Yeah. Oh, so potentially with like a pencil.
Pencil would be more sketchy. Pen is more for outlining. So go ahead and try a pencil or a mechanical pencil.
Okay, so if I
You'll use that, from what I understand, pencil for the base sketch layer, and then you use the pens for more like line art.
oh, there's a color. This tablet has a color picker.
Yep.
I don't think it has the like. I don't think it has like the like press pane. The like press increased. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Or maybe it's on the
Also,
back
I do apologize for my audio. I have 3 cats and a bird, and they are not quiet animals.
Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned. Yeah, they. You'll probably hear some squawking in the background. You might hear some cat noises.
You might hear a cat currently trying to sit on my tablet.
Okay, but this is kind of a banger. This version of Buddy Holly.
But you see how line weight is a little bit heavier with this one?
Yeah. So this would be better for like line art.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like the watercolor or the pencil might be better for sketching.
Watercolor you generally do for probably color and layering.
Okay.
Mind you, this is art. You can use whatever you want for whatever you want.
That's fair. I can definitely do triangles better upside down.
Well, it's because there's 2 vertical lines in it.
That's fair.
That's a lie. There's the same amount of vertical lines in both.
So what if I did it like a Dorito? Actually, that is not bad.
I mean, that, yeah.
Can I have one of those Doritos? Sure. Now here's where I'm in great danger because I need to practice circles.
Why don't you do a box before you do a circle?
Fair. We don't want to start with potatoes.
I mean, you can.
Jesus. It's 4 lines. How bad could it possibly be?
Well, a square is 4 lines. A box is more.
Yeah, but I'm already struggling at the square is the problem. Okay, so boxes.
So I have a question for you, Stucky.
Yes.
You seem to be taking very methodical strokes, right?
Yes.
Just swipe it across. Try making lines that way.
Okay.
ignore if it looks good. Just do it in one consistent motion. Yeah, like that.
Okay, I can kind of see what you mean.
Because straight lines are hard. I mean, everything looks hard. I currently am using one of those gloves to help me so I don't have my hand drag on the screen, for example.
Okay.
But if you just do it in more of just single stroke like that, it'll help A, with the confidence, and B, you have less chance to just wiggle your way through it.
Yeah. Also, this is inspiring me to practice my art more. Hell yeah, get back into art. That's kind of what, you know, this is, it's both an opportunity for me to learn more about something that I think is really, really cool, which is the art process. And then also an opportunity for people to, you know, hopefully help inspire people to get back into art. Experience with tablets has been 15% drawing or painting, 50% photo editing, and 35% 3D modeling.
I mean, you're right.
But like to use this year to getting back into it with paint studies. That could be a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm gonna hopefully turn this into like a weekly thing.
The point of this is just to have fun, do something a little bit different, and hey, if you feel inspired by this to, you know, draw, or I know we have crafters out there, I know we have painters out there. The whole point is just do something fun. I know that for you, Starkey, me and my partner picking up violin really inspired you to pick up music again.
Yeah, I need to get back to playing the piano. Oh wait, I'm a fool. That's not how perspective works. I need to get, because there's this software I was using called Melodics that was really, really good for teaching me how to play piano, and I need to pick that back up. The only problem right now is it costs money, so not right now, but hopefully soon. Okay, I'm starting to actually, I think that tip of just like stop stressing over it and just make the lines is actually helping significantly.
I mean, lines are always lines are hard.
Yeah.
I like using the line tool in various softwares, because then the lines look perfect. But then these things just don't look right.
Yeah, it looks robotic.
In some cases, you want that.
Yeah. When you're drawing big robots, you probably want that. It's funny to me, as someone who is not an artist, but who is, I suppose, trying to learn, watching, like, cause I'll see people open up for commission, and usually I'll read commission sheets even if I don't have any plans of commissioning them. And one of the things that a lot of artists, like, you know, they'll have like the usual stuff of like, you know, I won't draw these kinks, or like, you know, no hate symbols or racism or whatever. And then, depending on the artist, they're on that same level will be things like, yeah, I'm not going to draw a mech. And I'm like, you know, that's fair, but also really funny that those two things are comparable.
Shoes are really hard. Like, when you get because one, lines, but B, there's a lot of detail.
Oh, yeah. Truly nothing is more Yuri than mechs.
I can't say they're wrong.
Welcome on, Kronos. Glad to have you. Okay. I have drawn cubes. I have drawn triangles. I have drawn lines.
Okay.
It's
now,
potato time.
So this is where I said have confidence to do it. Don't do that.
Yeah, considering I immediately made like the perfect potato. Look at it. Oh god. Okay.
I like to cheat and do the box method when I'm trying to do a good circle.
The box method?
Okay, so draw square. And then after you've drawn a square, draw draw a line down the middle on both the horizontal and vertical.
Oh, okay. I see what you
mean. And then you draw another set from corner to corner, from the opposite corners.
Okay. Let's welcome on, Monkey. Glad to have you. Oh, you mean corner? Okay, I see now.
Yep. So basically, it's one box with 4 lines.
And then you wanna look at the midpoint, right?
Correct.
Like the midpoint of these. Oh, that makes so much.
And
That's
then you
so
can,
smart.
and then you can kind of estimate where you need to where to go.
Oh, okay. How does this? Wait, how does this song request thingy? Is this Firebird Bro? Yeah, this is Erratic. This is Erratic Phoenix.
Hey, monkey.
So in order to request a song, it's !! song request space and then a link to a YouTube video. There are some limitations, like you can only have 3 in the queue at any given time, and I believe I set the max song length to like 8 minutes. That way people don't like put in, you know, like fish songs and we're stuck here 30 minutes for like heavy metal that no one's gonna, you know. Okay, I gotta go and clear up some space here.
Okay, so Starkey,
Yes.
I'm gonna teach you. We're gonna learn one of the best things you can learn on any of these platforms.
Yes.
Later.
Oh, good point.
Because you can just keep all this, hide this, and work and make it look like you're doing something brand new.
That's fair, because I can just make a new layer and then hide the current one.
Yep.
Also, if you and someone both request a song at the same time, it might cause issues. So if that happens, just do it again. Okay. So circle method.
That's just one way to do it.
Yeah, but
Another way you could do it is just kind of make little dots along the path you want to go and kind of connect them.
In the famous words of that one meme, just draw the fucking circle. Okay.
So now, Starkey, look at your lines compared to when you started doing your lines. You feel a little bit better about them.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely looking a little bit cleaner. Not the most clean, but also it's a learning process. And I know that people do like people go through like hand exercises
in
order to draw like lines better. Did we keep the song recommendations from last time? I held a poll, and people asked me if I asked people if we wanted to nuke the queue and start fresh, and people overwhelmingly said yes. I think it was unanimous.
I have to ask, how much on the queue was left was either Buddy Holly or meme songs?
Surprisingly, not that much. There was only like 5 or 6 collectively between Buddy Holly and meme songs. This is Bad Apple, but every bar is a new remix. Okay. I think part of me needs to look at it and say, if you're starting at the top of the circle, you don't go down. It's a little potato. It's not as potato as it could be. Are you using a screenless tablet or a screen tablet? I'm using screenless. I might put a screen tablet on Throne. I would need someone to remind me to do that, though. How do you rest? How do I do the rest of the owl after drawing the circles? I don't fucking know. I'm not an artist.
The answer is references.
That's not a bad circle. Welcome on Silver Zoro. Glad to have you. Also, that does remind me, I need to shout some peeps out. Namely, James Jar was here earlier. Oh shoot. Darius was here. Very, very sweet beans, those two. And also, Silver Zoro is a streamer as well. Go give them all follows. They're great people. Very, very sweet beans. Okay. This... Circles are like the enemy. Welcome on, Amuro. Glad to have you. Takes a while to get used to you, but ultimately don't matter for what you use. Yeah.
Hey, it's hard trying to draw something when what you're drawing on isn't what you're looking at.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot better than I did when I first started.
In God's name. Imagine if we lived in a Minecraft world where circles did not exist. Bliss. Pure bliss. No circles. Circles are the villains. Part of me wants to, like, if I ever do get really good at it being an artist, just meme the shit out of it and just just like the it's just like that image of like the artists crying as they're trying to get something made, and it's just a single circle that's wrong. Okay, that's not a bad circle.
If we make sure to actually continue this, you will get good, because the secret to art is you just keep doing it.
Exactly.
And look at your circles. They're looking great for freehand.
Okay. If I try and force it, it definitely, like, it's, I think it's better to be slow and meticulous with circles than it is to try and just, like, yeah, because otherwise you get potato. Ram your face into the wall until something fun happens, basically.
It's not how I would have phrased it, but that's a very monkey way to phrase it.
Yeah, that's that's my older brother, for sure. Brings back memories from kindergarten where I kept wasting paper on the project because until the teacher said, just, okay, the circle does not need to be perfectorial, well, like, it was good to have another piece of paper. To be fair, there is a thing you can do to cheat for circles on paper. Think of the pets, by the way. Because if you just, like, hold the pen like this and then rotate the sheet, like, you'll get a nearly perfect circle. If you hold the pen in a position and then use, like, your middle finger as, like, a spin point. The pets are a little off. I need because I discovered you can actually do pets in VNyan, so I need to set that up as well. My time spent working with VNyan was really cool and I got a lot done, but also it made me realize how much more I can do with the software. Going back in time to teach 6-year-old me that, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Starkey, don't use me to the child.
I mean, I would explain it in more simple terms. I wouldn't use the word fulcrum around a child.
But you would.
I might introduce the idea of a fulcrum to a child. You're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I'm relatively... I'm doing okay with this, With your tip about using the middle finger, I have the first time ever drawn something approximating a perfect circle. You're welcome. I would teach a child how to deep fry ice. This is why soy reel is not allowed near children.
Children pick up things very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Treat them like people, and they will respect you for that.
Yeah. The thing with kids is, like, it's really easy to work with kids once you figure out the thing they're into. Because every kid's into like, every kid has something that they're excited about. And so once you figure that out, it's like, okay, let's just talk about that thing. But also, like, I'm not a parent, so I wouldn't have to deal with telling a kid, like, hey, you have to fucking eat vegetal. So, you know, this is coming from someone who has worked with kids in, like a camp counselor situation, but not necessarily from a, like, I take care of this child. If I teach children how to curse, we could teach them ways to commit arson. Okay. I think I'm relatively content with how this practice is going.
I'm totally not pulling up Clip Studio on my computer so that I can give you tips on how to use your program.
Pokemon Xanic Nuke, glad to have you. Yeah, it's Songless, sorry about that. I still love the tennis ball firebombs, but I don't think you can find that type of match hit anymore. Wait, what? You can turn tennis balls into firebombs? Hello?
I mean rubber.
You're not wrong.
Also, this is
I just realized I had I had desktop audio on. So it's possible I might need to clip to trim the VOD. Let me make sure that can they still hear you? I might have to go to the void real quick. It does not look like they can. Okay. Application source. Shut up. Silence. Silence. Where's Discord? I have too many windows open. That's what this is teaching me. I have like way too many windows open. Oh my god. Okay, there's Discord. Okay, now try saying something.
Words. Bird, say hi.
Okay, that
Bird is
looks like
shy.
that's working now. Perfect.
Cool.
You have too many windows. I have some bricks if you need less of them.
It's winter. You really shouldn't.
Yeah,
Wait
I'm
till the
not
summer for that.
during the summer, maybe. Discord.
Okay, Starkey, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Would having a grid on your background help?
I don't know that it would.
Okay. If you wish, go to View on your bar up top.
Okay. Welcome to
And
Apex Starlight.
then
Glad to have you.
And then you should see grid about halfway down.
Okay. So this would be useful for like figuring out proportions.
Mm-hmm. Or if you just like having the lines to help you.
Yeah. But Loki, this grid actually is making me feel somewhat happy about the quality of my vertical lines, at least.
Yeah.
Because those actually line up relatively well with the grid. These circles, I guess they're okay. It seems super useful. It's definitely something nice to have.
Okay. So, do you want to compare your circles to an actual circle?
Sure. There's a shape.
You don't have to say yes if you don't want to.
It's okay. It's good to know roughly where I'm at. Where's the shape option?
On mine. It's underneath fill and gradient. It's called figure.
Fill and gradient. Figure.
So if you click it, one of the options should be ellipse.
Okay.
This is for everyone listening. This is where I like to operate because prior to actually trying to get better with my straight lines, I like to mess around with the straight line, curve, polyline tools because they turn out perfect every time. And the engineer in me just goes click, 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 click. Oh, that looks nice.
Oh, come on, Moonbear. Glad to have you. This is propaganda to get people to listen to Fortnite music. My circles are... So what I'm learning is my circles aren't great.
Well, you are also doing an ellipse, remember.
Yeah.
You can mess with that.
Okay, that one's not bad.
You can mess with it to make sure that it's a perfect circle if you wish by clicking aspect type. You see how the box, just fill that one in and it'll be a perfect circle.
Okay. Okay. It's okay, so these aren't bad circles. They're not great, but I can draw lines that are as straight as me, but I'm gay as heck. Okay. Oh, that's not right. Honestly, I feel like I could like Fortnite until I saw the Dan Olson, where he came to the conclusion that Fortnite is not a game; it's a content delivery system, and that fundamentally changed my opinion of the game entirely. Yeah, no, Fortnite is just new Roblox.
Yeah, but there's a problem. Fortnite has very sexy furry models.
Yeah. Okay, those circles are okay, not terrible, but yeah, these I give these circles like an 80%.
Cool.
Are you talking about the Tiger Phoenix?
Are you grading on the scale of terrible to perfect, or are you grading on the scale from I just started doing this today?
I should probably I should probably adjust my expectations. Those circles get a 6 out of 9. Welcome on, Ray. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Let me go get a shout for Ray.
I mean, I have seen Riot. I have seen plenty of beautiful tiger art, but there's some lovely lizards on there too.
Oh yeah, what's the Thunder was the most recent one?
Roblox? I don't know their names. I just know what they look like in very compromised positions.
That's fair. So technically you're not a furry, you're furry adjacent, right?
Look, I'm pan and poly. Sure, just call me whatever. I don't really care.
That's fair.
I like me some scale folk. I like me some furry folk. I like me some oozes. I wear the monster fucker label proudly, and I have a lovely partner who supports that. That's all I can ask for.
That's fair. I know that the one default skin is like Jamie or something. I'll be honest, I don't know what the default skin is. I played Fortnite a little bit when it came out on Switch, and I was just so sad about that experience. Yeah, blonde white dude, basically. This is the riot you know, right? Yes. Yeah, that is the riot we know from college. Lego mode is fun. I've heard like I've heard that like a lot of the Fortnite stuff is fun, but also I just I don't know.
It's not your type of thing.
It's not really my type of thing, and also like I am conscientious of the fact that if I did stream Fortnite, I would have to deal with children, and I do not want to deal with children. I can, I just don't want to.
Are you telling me that the 18 plus label on your stream doesn't keep the kids away?
It is literally that meme of the like, that sign's not going to stop me. I don't know how to read.
Are you telling me children can't read and use numbers, Starkey?
Listen, before the pandemic, the children might have been able to read, but not after.
To be fair, I don't know how many adults can read either after it, so you know.
Yeah, I actually make a compelling point.
But let's go ahead and swing away from that spicy topic to something that's a little bit more fun. So you have stopped drawing lines and circles, and that is
Yes.
unacceptable, Starkey.
Yes. I need to make a new page, and we can start working on some of these
do you want to do a new
areas.
page, or do you want to do a new layer?
That's a good point. Okay. New layer. Immediate panic. I think raster layer is for drawing.
Raster layers are for lines.
Yes. I didn't know Burp does art.
Nope, sorry. Vector layer is for lines. Raster layer is your just regular page.
I've been able to draw together. I don't do art. I'm trying to do art. This is
you do art. You're literally doing it now. You can't say you don't do it anymore.
Draw me like your French birds. Welcome on, Tristan. I'm glad to have you. I do art now. I don't do it frequently, at least currently. I'm hoping to change that.
That's why we're doing this stream, everybody.
Okay, so
since we've been going for a little bit, do we want to explain the purpose of this stream, Starkey?
Sure. Welcome on Endurisi Sanditsi. God damn it. Hey, baby steps, exactly. So this stream is very much about I have no experience. Sorry for the unsolicited tip, but I found that using graph paper makes line construction and ratios easier. I actually really appreciate that tip. Welcome on Deep One. Glad to have you. Yeah, like I was saying, I am in the process of learning how to do art. My education up to this point, I stopped doing art at all in high school. I spent the last 5 years in college not doing art and actively taking courses that would help me avoid doing art. And then the last 3 years being a computer scientist. So I do not have any art background, and this is me basically saying like, you know what, screw it. I like art. I like the fact that people are able to take the images in their head and make them real on paper. I'm just gonna learn how to do art.
So I got a message at like 12:30 in the evening towards the beginning of the year asking if I wanted to do this. Hello, I am Phoenix. I am Starkey's IRL friend. I do art as a hobby, but I'm not very good at it either. I suffer due to some various traumas, I suffer from perfectionism. To get over it, I've been doing a lot of things, and this is one of the things I'm trying to do to help it. So we are going to be doing just some little time drawings of various little things, and if people want to draw along, please do. If you don't, sounds good. The whole point of this is just to relax, kind of just work the weeks of stress off by doing some silly things, except that we are not going to be perfect at anything we do.
Yeah. So feel free to like join us. Even if you don't do art, if you don't do digital art, do traditional art. If you don't do traditional art, do writing, do pottery, whatever form of art you want to express. And this will be kind of what we do every Friday, is just a vibe and like, you know. And hey, if you are in the Discord, or if you want to join the Discord, feel free to post whatever you make in art in there. I'll be art my
Funnily
art.
enough, cross stitching has come up across my feed multiple times this week.
Ooh.
So
Don't
to
be
begin,
sorry.
Starkey, we're going to do a 10 to 15-minute drawing. I will be timing us. I'll be here on Procreate on my iPad. You'll be here on a Clip. Do you wish to do a tool for drawing, a bird, or a character from your most recent video game?
Yeah, okay. I was tempted to do Burb. I think Burb sounds like fun.
Or do you want to leave the vote up to chat?
That's a good point. We actually could turn this into a poll. Also, just make sure I'm catching up with chat. I only started doing art when I started streaming. You're fine. Don't put yourself down or doubt your skills. I'm gonna sit on you. All right. I'll I'll be sure to
You will
like.
love that.
God damn it. Most of them are crimes about English, to be fair. All right. All right. Could assign me a prompt. Okay, so the prompts are bird, drawing utensil, or character from my most recent video game.
Yep.
What draw? Herb. Drawing utensil.
Music production
Recent
sounds
video
fascinating.
game character. Go ahead and make that a 1-minute poll. Okay, sorry, I was about to learn music production to send to Discord. Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, like low-key. If I can turn these into just like a group hangout and just make art, that seems like such a cool thing to do. It's like when I sometimes joined writing run in Discord, doing as many words as you could before the time was over. It is currently a okay. Burb is in the lead, but drawing utensils is in second.
I'm not surprised that Burb is in the lead. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta pull up what my reference is gonna be for this.
I need to figure out how references work.
So you could do you want your reference to be, while we're letting the poll go, do you want the reference to be on the screen for Clip, or do you want to have it in a separate window?
If I could have it on Clip, I would appreciate that.
Okay. So how's our time going? Okay, looks like Burb won. What a surprise.
Yeah.
So go ahead and pull up an image of a bird you want to draw.
Okay.
And if everybody wants to join us, feel free. We are going to be doing about 15 minutes. We're going to take 15 minutes to draw this. When it's up, we're not touching anymore. If you want to add color, add color. If you just want to keep it sketchy, keep it sketchy. So, Starkey,
Okay.
What are you looking for? What are you going to do for a bird?
I would think a cardinal.
Okay.
I feel like that's got a nice shape variety. Okay. Well,
okay. So pull up the cardinal image you're going to use. Cool. Well, you already got it on there.
Yep.
So you're going to make, so go ahead and make a separate layer so that you can draw on top of it.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, we're currently drawing on the layer above this.
Yep. Now, tracing is valid if you wish to do that. You could also just do it do it by hand if you wish. I recommend starting with probably one of the pencils.
Yeah. Pretty rare. I think cardinals are like the coolest shaped birds.
All right. So, can you set a timer in the stream, Starkey? Would you like me to?
I can. If you could go ahead and pull up the timer, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, no, not a problem. All right, everybody. I'm starting 15 minutes now. So go ahead. So when doing basics, I preferably try to look at the basic shapes of the image that we're doing here. And luckily at Burbs, a lot of them are orb.
Yes.
So kind of just take a look at what you're doing and go from there.
Okay. I definitely remember one, because they did buy me books to like learn about how to draw certain bird things.
Oh,
So
we have more. I just haven't shown you it yet.
okay.
Oh, someone got quiet. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Okay. Would you like some help?
Yeah.
Okay. So I see some triangles, I see some circles, and I see some squares. So we'll just start pretty basic. So right on top of the image, go ahead and we have the bird body is kind of like a potato, right? So
Yes.
go ahead and do like a potato on top of it. So specifically like the main body below the head. Yeah.
Okay. I need to sketch more. Like I'm actually
Yeah.
sketching it using a pen and pencil.
This is not line art. This is just simply the first layer, the basic shapes.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you look, the tail is a rectangle.
Yes. So let me go ahead and adjust my positioning. I would rotate the I would rotate my tablet, however, there is not really room for that on my desk.
And that's fine. Once again, this is just the sketching phase. We're trying to
Okay.
make your puffy bird have shape. Okay. Finally, you have one other shape when you're done with that,
Yeah,
and
this
that is the triangle head.
triangle. It's kind of like a triangle, and there's like this is a curve.
It is, but we're specifically looking at the base shape of it, if that makes sense.
Okay. Welcome on in, Galvin. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Go ahead and there we go. You're gonna shout
All
out
right.
for the Doodle Den. If you like big chunky men, that is the place to be. Gartic
That
Phone helped me
rhymes.
so much with drawing, to be honest. Yeah, that's right. I could do Gartic Phone streams as art streams if I ever just feel like I'm getting burnt out on just trying to draw things.
What is Gardic phone?
So you know, it's not Pictionary. Do you know the game Telephone?
Yes.
It's basically telephone but with drawings.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, so like someone will come up with a prompt, and then people will like, oh, okay, like it's like draw a bird, and then someone will draw a bird, and then based on that drawing, someone has to try and figure out what the original prompt was, and you can get really really
Yeah,
specific. Illustrations. I don't. Is that the more technical term for it?
it might be.
Okay. Illustrations of the game. Okay.
Okay, so you have the base shapes now.
Yes.
So now take a look and add the little details like what you're doing with the top of the bird's head there.
Okay. I see. The game is called Illustrations. It's so damn fun. Yeah. Okay. So.
I feel like doing that with a group of art streamers would be absolutely fascinating to watch.
Oh, for sure. No, artists on Twitch here actually do Gartic Phone all the time. It's always super cool. Okay. It's kind of like a triangle here for a branch. Should I draw the branch?
That's up to you. We said bird.
I used to stream Gartic a lot. Gets better when you get buzzed or drunk. Honestly, I'm wondering if maybe drinking for these streams would like not like heavily, but like is like a yeah, like just to loosen up a little bit. Might be advisable.
I mean, if you think it would help, go for it.
This is a strange shape that I don't.
You can remember you can zoom in. You're on
That
a
is
computer.
fair. Casually sipping wine.
Zoom if things are hard to see. Zoom in. The the size of your pen is going to stay the same. So just zoom in and just take a look. For those that are drawing along with us, we are about 9 minutes 20 seconds left.
Okay. One has Putin while the other has poutine. Russia and stuff. I have fun. I have a pun for you. I've used for years. What is the difference between Canada and Russia? One is Putin. The other has poutine. Amazing. Oh wait, no. I need to figure out. Okay. What is this remix? Is extremely mind flooding.
I'll take your word for it. I currently don't have the audio for your stream
It's
on.
the Russian national anthem mixed with skeet 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 skeet.
Oh, that doesn't seem very nationalist.
Okay.
Okay. So, how are you feeling about your basic shapes?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm working on
Okay,
some
go ahead.
details now.
Okay. And when you're done with that, we're going to turn that background picture off,
Yeah.
which I bet you're so excited to see.
I'm terrified. It's not bad.
There
It
you
could be worse.
go. Mm-hmm. Is there any other details you want to add in?
I mean, I noticed that there's like multiple different layer of feathers.
So the important thing is kind of just going for the basic, because the others, the different feathers, you can, if you want to do details on it, go for it. Otherwise, you would do that with color.
That's fair.
But as this
It
is
kind
our
of
first
just
time doing
dirties it
this,
up, so I'm gonna leave that off. It's not terrible.
all right. Do you want to move to another layer and try to clean it up a little bit?
So we would add a new layer and then try to like line out art over this.
Correct.
Okay. New layer, raster layer. I just anxiety brained a doodle of a morning dove. Ooh.
If you're in Starkey's Discord, we would love to see it.
Yeah, feel free to post it in there. Okay.
The cardinal I'm currently drawing is really, really poofy.
This is the part I always struggle with. Is
Okay.
is turning a sketch into line art.
Okay.
Because sketch them like what lines do I know, like because I see some people do art who like will turn a sketch into line art, and the lines they draw will be completely different than their sketch lines.
Part of that has to do with the brush, and part of that just has to do with how they're doing it.
Okay.
Remember how we talked earlier about the different pencils, pens, brushes, and stuff?
Yeah.
This is why the pencil is differentiated in the pen, for example.
Okay.
So, how are you currently feeling about this, Starkey?
I'm doing okay. This music is low-key pumping me up, so
Good. Whatever works, works. If you find music to do with this to help, do it. If you need a little bit of a drink, go for it. If you need to be wrapped in blankets, whatever is the best method for you.
yeah. Okay.
I will say one thing that I'm having trouble articulating with the drawing is how angry cardinals look.
That is very fair. Cardinals
I
always look like someone is just like someone ran into their house and threw away their breakfast cereal while they were eating it.
mean, that tends to be birds. But you're not wrong. Also, I'm a terrible timekeeper. Everyone drawing along, we have 4 minutes left. 4 minutes.
This is notably a thick brush for this inking, but
You
I
can
feel like
also change the size of it if you wish.
that's fair. Okay.
But as this is an exercise, don't worry about it. Just do it.
Was it called when you put a paper over a writing and rub a pencil into it? Like get the outlines? That's called a rubbing.
When you're drawing over something like that, it's called tracing.
Okay.
It's really hard not to go stylized on bird feet. They look just so weird.
Bird feet are the strangest looking things in the human or the animal kingdom.
I blame dinosaurs.
I have gained it. Starkey, are you drawing with a tablet, pen tablet, or a mouse? I'm using a pen tablet, which I'm borrowing from my
Specifically,
friend.
one of the screenless ones.
Yeah, it's a 2007
Ish.
2007-ish Wacom.
Yep. Or Wacom. Well, let's mispronounce it every way so people can get mad.
Okay. I feel like I'm starting to learn a little bit of I think with turning sketches into line art, it's all about confidence, which is a problem because I fundamentally lack confidence in art.
And do you know how to gain confidence in art?
Just do it.
Correct.
Just draw the damn cardinal.
Yeah, draw the cardinal, Shinichi.
I did not remember how far I got into the book where the kids explode. I'm at 78 pages. That's pretty good. Choke it like a sword slash. Don't let your memes be memes.
Honestly, the sword slash is actually a good reference for that. All right. Boop, boop, boop.
Okay.
Oh, this is derpy, which means I'm doing very well. Okay.
I'm starting to appreciate this. I'm now seeing that it's not like that, like part of the process of making line art is kind of almost iterating on line art.
Mhm.
Where like once you start seeing things, you can like and be like, okay, that doesn't make much sense being there, and then you can like actually iterate on it and then clean it up.
Mhm. Remember how I'll describe this when we're done. For everyone drawing along, 1 minute left. So if this
Okay.
is the part of the baking show, this is when you want to throw it into the oven and/or freezer. Cue excited music.
Oh god, that is far too big. Okay. Yeah, seeing this practice is highly encouraging for the artistic pursuits I want to do. Hell yeah.
I have found that watching people do the art really helps inspire you to want to do it too.
And like there are so many artists out there that you can watch to take inspiration from. But this is I would argue that like the streams I'm doing are because you're not here to see someone who's good at art. You're here to see someone improve on being like improve on their art. So
It's intimidating watching people who are really good at it just
yeah.
excel. So, all right, that is time. So, everybody who's done, congratulations, you did it. For everyone who isn't done, congratulations, you finished your drawing. Starkey, how do you feel about your cardinal?
I feel pretty good.
What is their name?
Oh god. Red line.
All right. Good job. So, at the end of the stream, we will be posting our drawings to Starkey's Discord for a nice little record. for people that have drawn along, we would love to see what you have done. After all, it is inspiring to see you draw along with us, because I know that Starkey, you have quite a lot of artists in your
Yeah. This thing in panel called stabilization that gives setting tune between 20 and 30.
stabilization is great. I would listen to that advice.
Is it in, where is it?
So you see, so on the side with all the brushes and stuff. So let's
Yes.
see.
Oh, stabilization, I see here.
You found it?
Oh, whoopsies. I'll go to 15, because that will help with confidence without making me feel like I'm cheating.
Okay. It's not a bad thing to start with high stabilization, okay?
That's fair. I have this thing where I will dive head first into something, and instead of trying to ramp up towards it, welcome on to Big Brantler, glad to have you.
Okay, so Starkey, go ahead and on your make a new layer on a red line here, and now try drawing those lines.
Okay. New raster layer.
Also, when you make the new layer for redline, you should be able to lower the opacity of that layer. You see how there's the slider?
There we
Move
go.
it down to about 30. And on the new layer, just try doing those lines again with the assist.
Okay. Oh, I'm drawing on that layer. That's why.
Yep.
Oh, thank you for the 20 biddies, Big Brantler. You sweet bean.
How does that feel?
It feels a lot better, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you for the assistance with that, Doodle Den. And if anyone else has any art tips, please share them with the chat and with us. We are all learning here.
Yeah, feel free to give me any tips about Clip Studio Paint, about art in general. Like, I need them.
So we're going to do the next exercise with that, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and save Redline here.
Okay.
And we are going to move to another one of these. Same length, 10, we're going to do 15 minutes.
Okay.
We have the two options. We have drawing tool or video game character. Or Starkey, do you want to add a third option for the chat to vote
on? Sure. I'll chat. Make a suggestion for a third thing.
We're gonna take the first thing we see.
Yeah, generally still.
Is stream appropriate? I should add, is stream appropriate?
Yeah.
Mouse sounds good.
All right. Spaceship. Oh my god.
Riot getting there a little too late. So yeah, let's chat. You'll vote on our next drawing prompt. Same time limit. So video game character, drawing tool, mouse.
Also, hopefully is the audio balance good for everything? Hopefully you can hear everyone, and everything seems like it's in the in an appropriate audio range.
I am honestly surprised my bird is behaving today.
It's clear? Okay, awesome. It's currently tied 50-50 between mouse and video game character. Audio balance seems good. Excellent.
Every vote counts. What do you want to see us mess around with? I just realized I could vote if I wanted to. I vote chaos.
This oh god, it's our three-way tie.
Yes.
I'm in hell. Mr. Game & Watch.
Starkey, you know what happens if we have a tie.
Welcome on and Paul, my mom. Glad to have you. Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right. So, what is a video game character that is both a mouse and that has a mouse and a drawing tool?
I'm gonna lose my mind. I got nothing. Draw a mouse video game character holding a utensil. That's
All
so
right.
much.
Well, no, it's not. For example, two of those are easily done. Pikachu.
Okay. So we're gonna draw a Pikachu holding like a pen or a pencil. Okay, time.
You could do that. Mickey Mouse. Ooh, Mickey Mouse from Epic Mickey is an interesting one. A quill that does count too. So the basic prompt is simply going to be video game mouse with the drawing utensil. Starkey, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna do Pikachu, I think.
Okay. So same as
Um,
before. Everyone pull their reference images up.
how do I load a reference image up here? I think Doodle probably knows how to do that, but
Um,
what is this
the problem
music?
is I usually throw my images into the background.
That's fair. This is
So
kind of an
I do
instance
not.
where I don't necessarily know that I'll be able uh to like trace it. Okay.
And then, what are you going to have Pikachu hold?
Uh I do like the idea of a Pidgeot quill, which I guess I should
All
probably
right.
grab like a Pidgeot image just to see it. This is where things can go horribly awry.
Okay. I'm going to choose something a little bit more modern because I'm not really Gen 1er for Pokemon. So I'm going to choose Tandemaus. Everyone's lovely, merry mouse people. And then
Okay.
for the tool, I'm thinking a knife. A knife is an art tool, right?
To be fair, I only need the quill, so Control T to resize. Oh, control. Okay, so if I control R, I see. That is handy. What
Okay,
is
once
this
again, thank
music?
you, Doodlebug.
It says it was Kezu from Monster Hunter. That means nothing to me.
It's a friend with a stretchy neck.
Excellent. Okay, grab the pencil.
I mean, if you want to Google it, you'll see how lovely and just friend shaped.
I saw the image while I was looking at it, and I
It's adorable.
I wouldn't use that kind of description, but
Well, you also don't like tentacles, so you know.
and yeah, I'm notably not into tentacles. This looks like a fucking eldritch
Anywho,
abomination. Anyway,
so we are going to start the 15-minute timer for everyone playing our little drawing game together. Once again, the prompt is a video game mouse with a drawing tool. Let's go.
okay.
So you can do the same as before, Starkey.
Yeah.
If you want to just do a trace to get the basic shapes, or if you want to freehand it, go ahead.
I'm gonna try freehanding this one.
Pikachu's pretty simple. Pikachu is, if you look, the head is circular and the body is basically a not a rectangle, not a parallelogram, the weird shaped one. Trapezoid.
I'm basically doing bongo. This is basically Pikachu bongo, but with a quill.
That works. I just realized the Tandemaus have like little shirts and stuff.
Is this
No, I
is a
think that's just
literal
the way they put
silence?
the
What do you mean
lighting.
this is a metal cover?
Metal silence. That sounds quite
Okay,
fascinating.
gosh dang it. It's doing the thing again where it's infinitely loading this for whatever reason.
All right,
Alright.
I'll stop the clock real
No,
quick.
no, no, it's fine. I got it covered.
Okay.
Okay. So if we just draw like God.
So we've gathered a few more. We've gathered some new faces since we started this. Starkey, do you want to explain what we're doing here?
Sure. I'm beginning my process of learning how to do art. The song is a bit loud. Yeah, that's why I realized. So I'm gonna be trying to learn how to make art and understand the process better. Because I figure even if I don't make art, learning the process will be a really handy way for me to better appreciate and understand and maybe help artists if they're struggling to find whatever's going on.
Well, fun fact, you have drawn a cardinal, some boxes, some circles, and some lines. You're officially an artist.
Doodle, yes. Okay.
It looks like you're making that Pikachu that slams the like and retweet symbols.
Yeah, exactly. It's Bongo Pikachu. Okay, I gotta like be comparable sized. Actually, let's do something spicy. What if we like lower one of his ears?
Starkey, this is Twitch. We're not allowed to do anything spicy. We might get banned.
Not that kind of spicy. Okay.
Starkey, I'm not very good at like. I can do Szechuan, but I can't do Indian spicy.
I love Szechuan. To be fair, Szechuan's usually spicier than Indian.
I think they're different types
Yeah.
because I don't think they're on the same like scale. Kind of like apples and oranges.
Yeah. You're already 1,000 times more of an artist than someone who only uses AI prompts. That's yeah, you're not wrong. Yes. No. I don't respect AI bros as much as people. I don't think of Szechuan as spicy. Question: flour gives me sensory problems. Does that mean flour is spicy to me? In what way does flour give you sensory problems? Like that's kind of the question. What is this? Smash Mouth All Star.
You're the one that gave chat control of the audio.
I did do that, and it's always a mistake.
I mean, I think it's a great idea because it helps with engagement, but that means you have to deal with the audience that you've cultivated. Honestly, buddy, that almost sounds like you're allergic to flour. Kind of like a gluten intolerance or something?
This is impressive. I shudder after even hearing audio of flour and stuff like that. That's probably not like spice intolerance, and that's like what's the term for that? Like the condition where like it's like misophonia, I guess.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't put a name to it right now.
Okay. There we go. That's Pikachu.
Yeah, you got the tail, you got the ears, you got the happy face.
And I just gotta add
That's
the
Pikachu.
quill, which is kind of just like let's give you like a little piece of paper that he's writing on. No, it's gotta be parallel to the surface.
Oh, I did a thing, and that nuts. I reversed my screen and realized how unbalanced what I drew was. Ah.
Okay, we're getting
I would,
somewhere.
I would go with the normal like Starkey. What made you choose Pikachu to draw here? But Chad is indecisive apparently, so
Yeah.
this is where we live. Mind you, I helped that, so I can't say nothing. But
Okay.
let's give you elephant ears because you know why not.
I'm having a stroke.
Why are you having a stroke?
This it's all star, but the words are in the wrong order.
Oh, I thought it was because of what you were drawing, because what you're drawing looks pretty good, bud.
The drawing is looking okay.
I mean, you can tell it's Pikachu.
I mean, that I don't know how to really do feathers, so
It looks good.
I guess it kind of like this. Is this how feathering kind of works? Okay.
Yep.
I just realized I drew on the same layer that I had the sources on. It's fine.
That is one of the congratulations, you are a digital artist.
I drew on the wrong
resting
layer.
you well. Yep.
I drew on the wrong layer. Official artist achievement.
Look, part of me wants to just set up a drinking game for this for folks that are legal and or like alcohol. Of just here's all the here's all the art, the usual artist ticks. Let's see when Starkey stumbles into them.
Was that Smash Mouth but in Simlish? I think it was all English, just in the very much the wrong order. Okay. It was all Star but in reverse.
Oh, that's That's a choice. I'm not gonna judge music tastes. I know half of it's for just trolling Starkey here. But hey, at least it's not Buddy Holly.
Yeah. It could be worse. It could be Buddy Holly.
All right, chat. We are at 6 minutes and 30 seconds for our current prompt.
There's no way I'm able to ink this all in time.
As I said, you do not have to do anything in particular to finish this. Just draw and see how far you get.
That's fair.
The purpose of this is not to finish it. The purpose of this is to do it.
Okay. This is looking a little bit cute. I'll give myself a little bit of credit. It's not... It's cute in the same way a toddler's drawing is cute.
Oh, right. They have those curly tails, don't they?
The thick lines hide my sins.
Yeah.
He potatoed so hard.
You know what also hides your sins? Layers.
You're not wrong. Okay. I've accidentally made it OO. We're a full OO status.
Yeah. Is that a bad thing?
You're not wrong.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, I'm starting to come around to how art works.
It honestly looks great, man. All right, let's go ahead and move to inking. It's not going to look the best.
Got issues, but...
Nope. This is where having a little buddy of mine where I can just hit back helps. What am I doing? I can just zoom in.
I wonder, because I've not been watching my VTuber this entire time, but I've been constantly moving my head. So you can kind of watch me like rotate my head to try and find a better angle to draw this at.
Chat, how silly do they look?
Your lines? They're looking a lot nicer already.
How are you feeling?
Feeling
A little bit
okay.
more confident?
Okay.
3 minutes, chat. 3 minutes.
I actually got it, managed to ink it in time.
Are you going to move
It's
on to the imaginary third step? Coloring?
coloring isn't real. Oh, I completely forgot. Very, very important key detail of Pikachu. There we go. That looks less like a potato now.
Does Pikachu also have a thing on it? Like a little bit of a... No, it doesn't have a thing on it. Oh, it's on the lower bit of the tail. Also, you drew a boy Pikachu.
Yeah. I forgot the cheek pouches. So it was just like it just looked like a weird rat.
I mean, Pikachu is a weird rat, though.
You're not wrong, but it looked like yeah, but Pikachu was like specifically a Pikachu shaped weird rat.
One minute and 45. So here, Starkey, what is Pikachu drawing there? It's a blank piece of paper, right?
What if I drew a horse?
I mean, you can. I don't
Pikachu,
recommend it, but
just
you
the most.
can.
If I just rocked out the most immaculate horse of all time, and I couldn't do anything else, it would be the funniest shit imaginable.
If you could just rock out a horse immediately and never just quit being an artist, there you've achieved what all artists dream. Because no one can draw horses.
No one can draw horses. Impossible to draw.
Well, yeah, they're not real. Hmm.
Think of it not
1
perfect
minute.
lines as texture lines, which will
1
give an image life.
minute.
Huh, I hadn't really considered that. I'd never thought of it that way, but that's a good point. It's the horse is a little upset with life in reality.
It's okay.
Oh God, you're welcome on boy, Francis. Glad to have you. You're gonna see some. If you scan me while I'm like rotating my head, you're gonna see some truly haunted scans. Leo's gonna shout out for Boyo Francis. Also, Doodle did I ever? I think I'm pretty sure I gave you a shout out. But yeah, welcome on in. Watch me desperately try to learn how art works. Cute art.
This is not desperate. This is relaxing. All right, chat. We have hit 15 minutes.
Okay.
So, Starkey, what do you think of your drawing for the prompt? Video game character mouse with art supply.
It's actually pretty okay. It's definitely a lot better than I would have been able to do at the start of stream.
That's why we do warm-up exercise.
That's a good point. And I definitely feel like I'm actually like learning things as difficult as they may be to kind of conceptualize.
That's part of the reason why the old adage is if you want to learn how to do an art, you do an art. Alrighty.
I'm gonna name this one Quill.
I think that's a great name. And as usual, chat, if you are drawing along with us, please post what you have doodled and or drawn into Starkey's Discord chat. We would love to see them. That's where we will be posting ours at the end of this stream. Right, Starkey?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'll be sure to try and post all this stuff to into the Discord. Okay. So go ahead and save this.
Yep. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling relatively good.
All right. You ready for a little bit more of a challenge?
Yes.
Alrighty. So, chat, we're going to do a longer one this time. We're going to do a 30-minute drawing. The
Okay.
two options are a bowl of ramen or a mythical creature. So, Starkey, go ahead and throw that up into.
Yep. 30-minute doodle.
Yep, this is going to be a 30-minute doodle. Let's give it a little bit more time for voting.
Just trying to remember if Buddy Holly a mythical creature. I did a minute, so the poll is live. If you want to help determine what I'll be drawing, now is the time. A bowl of mythical ramen. I mean, that's.
All ramen is mythical. Let's be honest.
I've seen a lot of posts on Twitter of like Eastern style dragons as bowls of ramen. So.
I mean, if it's tied, that's what we're gonna end up doing.
Oh God.
Starkey, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
Okay, I will actually go ahead and do the same. Be right back. All right, I am back. Like we're drawing a mythical creature. Oh God. Do not mind this pose. This is what happens when Vinian is desperately trying to figure out where my face is. All right. Mythical creatures. Oh shit me. What did I do? Oh God. Material library. Oh God. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, what kind of mythical creatures are there? This limits me, but also it still leaves me with too many options that I gotta figure out.
Alrighty, I have returned. Has the chat voted?
Yes, they chose mythical creature, but I still have no idea what every creature in D&D. I could do an owlbear. I had to draw a Tengu. I guess because mythical creature is mythical
creature could be just basically any fantasy creature.
Yeah.
So, do you want to choose that one for yourself, or do you want to leave that one up to chat?
I'm gonna leave up to chat, I think. We have Tengu, Chimera, owlbear. You know what? I'll go ahead and roll another poll with this.
Can you make it a little bit longer than 1 minute this time to give people some
Sure.
a chance to think?
Tengu, owlbear. What was the other one? Chimera?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make that 2 minute, I think. Tengu is so fitting. I wonder what the person with an owlbear persona will vote. You're not wrong.
I'm thinking they're going to vote for a phoenix.
Welcome on, Gigantic. Glad to have you. I'm going to show up for Giganta. Very, very sweet being.
Once again, thank you everybody for joining us on our little adventure today.
Yeah.
If enough people like it, Starkey, I guess we'll do more of it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully turn this into a weekly thing.
Sounds good.
And it seems like there are people who are interested in potentially like doing collabs about it. So
Awesome.
you got to take a week.
You can get people who are far more experienced than I am.
I mean, you're holding well for yourself pretty well. So you're gonna draw an owlbear and a Tengu kissing. Okay, so the Tengu are the ones with the weird like dick noses, right? Yep. Yep. I should probably also check to make sure that there's no like cultural
They're the ones with
association with Tengu, right?
Tengus are the ones with the long noses.
Why are you Skypho weirding me? That's literally what the fucking the Tengu, I believe, isn't like isn't there like an association there about it being like some like specifically phallic imagery? Welcome on, Big Bird. Glad to have you. I need to learn art someday. Make it today if you're able to, of course. Let me go to shout for Big Bird though. Let me real quick do a Google on
Occasionally, so it there's a couple different ones the way their looks. Sometimes they're more people shaped with the long noses. Sometimes they're more bird shaped. It kind of depends on what you're looking at.
Okay, so Tango ended up winning the poll. I just want to make sure I'm not gonna like make people feel bad by drawing a Tengu. Like
you can do the bird version.
Okay. A mischievous supernatural being sometimes considered the reincarnated spirit of one who is proud and arrogant in life. Okay. Tengu. I know that there are certain there are certain like mythological creatures in certain religions that they do actively do not want you drawing unless you're specifically like in that religion. I just want to make sure I'm not pulling at that.
I mean, fair. And while Starkey's doing that, folks, go ahead and find the Tengu that you wish to draw in this 30-minute activity.
Heavenly Dog. Tengu is not the case, don't worry. Okay, thank you. I do kind of like the bird version of the Tengu. Like this is a cool image. That is super sick. Okay. Copy image. Shoot. Okay. I've scroll out. There we go. Okay. I have my
You got your references?
I have my references.
All right, everybody. We are starting the 30-minute timer now.
Okay.
So now you're drawing a person.
People are hard to draw.
Yeah.
Animals are way easier to draw.
Yeah. So, number one thing you're going to need to accept right now, it's going to look silly.
Okay. You're not wrong.
And that's fine.
I kind of like this neutral pose he's doing here. See if I can. So I know like when planning out proportions, they'll do like.
Well, there's a whole bunch of shortcuts you can use for people proportions. However, I will remind you, we are not drawing an actual person. We are drawing a mythological creature, which means if people think it's weird, that's just your interpretation of it.
That's fair. So, because Tengu traditionally have swords, I think. So what if
I'm seeing a lot of, I know swords, but I also know fans. But that might just be the whole Japanese anime thing.
Okay, so that's the shoulder. That's the forearm, or that's the bicep.
So which of the
Hands.
which of the two drawings are you working on? The left or the right?
I'm figuring out the pose right now.
Okay.
So
So something you could do is, if you're not going to do that pose, pull a pose from online as a reference too.
that's a good point. Uh,
Starkey, where do you want to put the doodles for the stream?
sorry, what'd you say?
Where do you want to put the doodles for the stream?
A good question. I might need to make a new Discord chat.
For now, just put them in post your art,
Yeah.
and then after stream, we will Starkey will create something specifically for it. But yeah, when drawing people, you'll want to have a reference for the pose, because all you have to do is just draw the basic outline of the person. Then you can add these features on top of it.
Okay.
For
I
this one,
was
I'm going to hold off on drawing and try to help you out a little bit more of getting set
yeah.
up.
I was kind of thinking this pose with the fan,
Okay.
where like the fan is in the outstretched arm.
Yeah.
Admittedly, with more of like a neutral pose, like with the legs and the other arm.
Yeah.
Okay, but this will be good for figuring out proportions.
Yep.
I will have
So,
to make sure that I'm accounting for the fact that I believe Tengu are exclusively masculine, or at the very least, they're assigned to masculine traits.
yeah. So for now, let's go ahead. For shoulders, go ahead and put little circles on top of those.
Yeah,
Basically, go for the joints and make circles.
I'm kind of intentionally giving him a little bit of a wider chest
Yep.
region.
Okay.
Okay, that's
And then
good.
go to elbows.
Elbows. And then
Wrists.
wrists. We use elbows. I got rid of mine years ago. Okay, so
Okay. Now do the same for the legs, the hips, the
okay.
knees, the ankles.
Okay, I need to move the other leg forward so he's a wider stance so it doesn't look like he's falling over. Okay.
Go
All the
ahead and connect them.
connections.
Yep.
There we go.
Now do a circle for the head,
Yeah.
connected for the neck.
Um okay, so I do I have like a central circle down here to indicate pelvis region or
So the chest is more of like an egg shape than a circle. You can also do like a barrel or a box if you're more comfortable with that.
okay.
Or you could just, and then the hips area is another basically like a big sphere, kind of like the head.
Okay. I
Mind
kind
you,
of
this could change. You can make
okay.
your man as triangle as possible
Oh, son of a
as you
bitch,
go
I
up.
drew on the wrong fucking layer.
Take a shot, everybody.
God damn it. That all of oh for fuck's sakes. Okay. All right, new layer. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay. To be fair, I like the position where I put all of the circles. It actually looks like like proper proportions.
Yeah.
I say that, and then I'm gonna immediately like remove this reference image, and it's gonna look fucking terrible.
Okay, nothing looks good at this.
That's fair.
Just do a simple line to indicate the toe as well as the hand.
Okay. Okay, now if I hide this image, how did this how did this happen?
So do you have a layer underneath the reference image?
Yep. Okay, that was the layer I was drawing on. Okay. I see. Okay. The pose is not you know, the pose is going to be worked on, so.
All right,
Okay.
looks pretty good so far.
Okay, so how do I transition from this to flesh? How
Okay. Well, you know that that arms and legs are essentially just tubes.
yeah.
We're not going to focus too heavily on the actual shape because you're going to be covering it in drapey clothing by the looks of it. So just do rough tube shapes connecting the circles.
Okay. Like this? Oh god.
Not like circling it. Basically, you see where the basically starting with the circle at the hip.
Yeah.
Make a line going to the outside of the circle of the hip to the outside of the circle at the knee, and do it on both sides and make a tube that way,
Okay.
as if you're making that a cylinder. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. Like that?
Kind of, yeah. We're just going for basic shapes. My suggestion would be instead of going from basically foot to hip, go foot to knee, and then start again, and go from knee to leg.
Okay. Okay. So kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then
Once
same thing
again,
with the
we're just going
arms.
for basic shapes. Yeah. Same with the limbs. We are at our 20-minute mark for our drawing a
God.
mythical creature challenge.
No fucking shot that this is gonna. This is just like a basically pose study at this point. Okay,
Look,
that's not bad.
okay. So for the neck, go to the back of the head and kind of have it do like a half circle going down the shoulder.
Kind of like that.
I am 30 seconds behind you because I'm watching. I'll let you know when that catches up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now you can do a little bit on the other side too. Yeah,
Okay, and then I
and
kind of
there's your
imagine
basic.
it's like I think this is how artists do like this thing where it's like kind of
Basically,
like
you do a line. You do a line down the center of the face horizontally.
it's kind of like I imagine him looking upwards, so like as an eye line. This makes a little more sense.
Yeah. All right. You have your basic shape.
Okay.
Which image were you going to use for your detail? Was it the one that's still up, or is the one you made disappear?
I kind of because this one is the one that has the fan on it. So
Well,
also I
you can mix and match. Okay, are you on a new layer?
yes, I was basically bringing back the the
Gotcha.
other reference image. I need to make
So
a new layer, right?
I mean, when in doubt, make a new layer.
That's fair. Okay.
Alrighty. So you see how on the images the clothes are not form fitting.
Yeah, they're kind of flowy.
Yep, that's why we're not really sweating the shape of the body then.
Yeah, and so it would flow. It would follow the flow of gravity.
Mm-hmm. It'd follow gravity, wind, and how it's shaped. So, like what we did with the other exercises, just do basic shapes.
Kind of like this, as like a because
Kind of,
I'm pulling
yeah,
it from this one.
yeah.
So like a
You
nice
see,
loose fitting cloak.
yeah. It's basically just a what is a 5-sided shape? Pentagon, kind of like a pentagon. And if you look at the image on the right, don't the pants look like really big potatoes?
They really do.
There you go.
Okay, so
Just
this
make
would be like
lumpy potatoes
a
for pants.
slow.
Yeah. And
Actually,
remember, you can zoom in.
yeah, that's a
You
good
don't have
point.
to do it all there. And what if you feel like zooming in will help you? Zoom in and then just do it a little.
Okay, and then it kind of comes close to the body, back in near the middle.
Mhm.
So this would be like the cloak, the sleeve.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to erase things as I go, or am I supposed to keep them?
You can do whatever you want. There is no proper way to do something.
Okay, because I mostly it's just simplifying the picture for me. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So if you want a tip, go ahead and go click on the layer for your what is it called? That base sketch you did of the person, and make the opacity about 30%.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. All right, art is actually a lot of fun. What the fuck?
90% for me, 90% of art block is getting started. Once you start, it's fun, but trying to get started, that's not the fun part for me. But by making it a little bit lighter, you could use it as a reference, but it
Yeah.
doesn't catch the eye as much as what you're doing.
Also, I guess because it's supposed to like, so I guess if it flows like this, and
Hmm.
then it would kind of flow more along the arm. So it actually looks more like a sleeve that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting to appreciate now the idea of like thinking like an artist, and like trying to imagine how something would exist in this realm.
You're really doing great.
And then, oh god, the circle came up and I got fucking jump scared by it. Okay, and then we'll just draw like a haha funny hand here to symbolize that that's supposed to be the hand, and then
Now, Starkey, I have some bad news.
yes,
We are halfway through our time.
there's
15 minutes remaining for everyone drawing along with us.
actually okay. So I thought about, because my idea was like, okay, it's going to be drawn more towards the body, but actually, because of the way the fabric flows, it's going to be more drawn this way, isn't it?
Yeah. Because you're currently seeing why I wasn't having you sweat on how good the arms look. Because half of this is going to be hidden anyway.
Yeah,
The point is just finding where these bits go.
yeah. And then okay, and then suddenly this makes way more sense as like in this in the space that I'm giving it, because it would flow here, and then from here the yeah, okay.
Mhm.
I'm seeing the Matrix. I've never
Just
seen the
trial and error.
Matrix. I forgot to close out a Telegram desktop. Okay, and then yeah, okay, that's starting to look like something.
And while you're focusing, thank you for joining us, everyone. Starkey here has decided to learn how to draw and is going to be just kind of televising that experience for everyone. So if you want to draw along with the prompts we're doing, if you want to just listen, or if you want to craft in your own way, please do. The whole point of this is just to relax on a Friday evening, or if it's another day, another part,
Yeah, if you're
and
watching the
just
VOD, feel free to relax and join us in that as well. Okay, and
And
then
thank you for joining us.
like the idea of like this is so cool.
And this is all on you. You're doing this.
Admittedly, flowy fabric is, I think, inherently going to be a thing that like just needs a lot because I definitely am looking at this and I'm like something's not right here. I just can't tell what. But the fact that I'm even able to make something that resembles it is nice. An artiste in the making, hardly. Is it
Stop
maybe?
putting yourself down.
Okay, fair. I guess it's me just being like I have a long way to go.
And that's fine. Art is a continual process. And that's kind of the fun in it. Sometimes you want to shift your style. Sometimes you go back to the basics and try to relearn or strengthen you have. Everyone's on a different part of their journey, and
Wait, what if I actually did? What if I actually did like the arm across the body? I actually like because the hand arm here is kind of doing nothing.
okay.
So
Go ahead.
I like the idea of having the arm across. So I would kind of need to draw the sleeve here. So that way you can get a shape for the body.
Well,
But
you have an idea of based on the poses you did. You have an idea of the length. So all you have to do is just kind of guesstimate and move it over.
kind of like
Remember,
this.
lines and circles. Lines and
Yeah.
circles.
Yeah.
Start with the basic structure and then fill it.
Well, come on in, Luck. Let have you, Sweet Bean. Yeah, Art Burb. Oh, there's the bird. Hi, buddy.
You wake up.
Okay. And then because by nature of the fact that it would be like a clothed arm, this would actually help me avoid drawing legs.
I mean, yes. I'm gonna let you know. We have about 11 minutes left, so I think we're gonna focus on the upper.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. I don't know why this.
And Starkey, you now see why I drew Skeledirge's little bird on top of my image.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is this Cupcake crossed with Caramel Dancing? I think so. Okay.
And now I'm glad I can't hear the stream audio.
Hands. How the fuck do hands work?
Don't worry about it. Focus. Hands are so basically a hand is a box with sausages attached.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it very. This is not correct.
Actually,
You're basically going to make a rectangle where half the rectangle, and you're going to put a line down the center of that rectangle.
I realize I can kind of avoid drawing hands.
The other half is the hand.
Because I just need to draw the thumb because of the way the fan is going to be.
And then just draw a line down the center of that rectangle, and you've got the depth of your fingers. There you go.
Okay. This is really, really fun.
I'm honestly glad.
Okay, so that's kind of like how the fan would be proportioned.
Make sure to take a look at your reference, see if it looks like what you wanted to do.
I know because the more traditional fan is definitely like what I'm drawing, whereas I believe that this is more of like a stylization. So I'm kind of going for like more of the fan that we kind of see here. Although I don't necessarily know if that's the case. I might be wrong. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with the Tengu from like a lore perspective.
And once again, this is a mythical creature, so however it looks,
it's just be my interpretation.
When you're done with that fan, I'm going to vote we move on to the.
That's fair. This is definitely me. This is kind of me definitely letting my perfectionism shine a little bit, just because I want to see the shapes more developed. But
okay,
we got to focus on the face now.
I'm going to recommend you zoom in, do the size.
how the fuck do faces work? 'Cause
Well, you're drawing a bird face.
oh, I guess that makes sense. So,
So basically a circle with a beak. Okay, so basic face structure time, okay?
yeah.
That line in the center, that is that cuts the front of the face in half. That is where the eyes are.
Okay.
Generally the eyes are roughly the center of the face. And the distance is basically you have an eye length between the two eyes.
Like that?
I believe so. I just need to wait for the stream to catch. Yeah,
And then
that's pretty good.
I know from the book that you bought me, the beaks are basically diamond shapes.
Yep. So if we think about it like a human nose, it'll start roughly where that it's going to start roughly the top of the eye.
Yeah, okay. And then it would presumably
I mean, you can have it go as big or small as you want.
and then
Once again, fantasy.
yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm liking this. Okay. How do I progress? How do I progress from here now is the question.
Well, are you adding more feathers on the first sides of the head?
That's a good point. I don't know how a technique for feathering, so
Well, let's look at the shapes of the feathers you have on your reference image.
good point. That is massively complex. Oh my god. Um, it kind of just flows and then creates a beard.
So with that, it's kind of like hair.
Yeah.
It has a top knot and everything. And the other one?
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, so the top knot is in both of these. Okay.
So with that, you could so if you want a very simple basic tip, just make really long diamonds, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Long, thin diamonds and see how that looks.
I'm trying to get like the overarching structure of it first.
Okay. Sounds good. For those following along, we have 5 minutes left in this exercise. And remember, it doesn't have to be finished. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just doing a nice, simple time drawing.
Because I realize now that it's kind of like it's almost like a mane is the way it's being drawn on the bird reference. Okay.
Honestly, Surreal, I agree. The head tilts on the model are adorable.
I hate it here. How dare you?
You should do a blushy redeem.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, wrong one. Wrong reference. Yes, I'd love to see a blushing redeem. I hate it here. I think the way Peepo has it set up that like I did request like a blushing emotion, so
I just paid attention to your latest subscribers. Congratulations on having Buddy Holly subscribe to you.
I swear to God. Wait, does it show that?
Up top, latest follower, latest subscriber,
Oh,
and
that's
newest
right. I do
donator.
have that on stream visible. I'm glad it's legible because of unfortunately the lowered stream quality. Okay. To be fair, these small little details are kind of annoying, but they're also really good for like they're basically good busy work to keep my brain like to give my brain time to figure out what the next stage is.
Well, you only have about 3 minutes left, so I would say just focus on those tiny details and what you think makes it look right. That honestly looks great. It kind of looks like a headdress.
That's a good point. Because the way it's kind of being drawn up here, it is kind of like a headdress-esque effect, like a headdress or a mane.
And you can, as I said, you can zoom in further if you wish.
Okay. Or queuing curse stuff, bring it back to 0. Time to queue legit songs for Starkey Sandy. I appreciate that. Okay. I'm you know what? I'm pretty proud of how this is turning out. For having just started. This is a
It should be.
significant upgrade from where I was at the beginning of stream.
Yeah. Why don't you do some details on that fan?
Yeah. 'Cause I know with fans it's kind of like a zigzag almost.
Well, what do your references look like?
Oh shoot. Okay, the reference on here doesn't because it's fully extended.
Correct, but you could still use the line work as a reference as well as the pattern.
Yeah. Oh shit me. I'm not
Also, are you
pencil.
on the right layer?
I'm on the right layer.
Just wanted to confirm.
Okay. uh, uh, uh,
40 seconds. So finish up those little details. Finish up your colors. Finish up your little bits.
Okay, that's not terrible. Almost like a oh my god, a feather fan. This is making me realize the degree to which I think art is just some amount of bullshitting yourself.
All right, and that is time. So Starkey, let's zoom out and take a look at your Tengu.
It's not clearly a Tengu, but in terms of like pose, it's definitely clearly inspired, Eastern inspired.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take it.
How do you feel?
Pretty good. I give it a Tengu out of 10. Oh god damn it, because 10 is in the word Tengu. It would be better if it was a 10 out of Tengu, because it's a Tengu, but it's a work in progress. Yeah, you got like 60% of the way. I'm pretty happy with this.
Okay. Then go ahead and save it. Don't forget to name it.
I got nothing for what Tengu's.
Chat, what should it be named?
Does anyone know what Tengu names are traditionally supposed to be like? Wait. What's the Tengu from One Piece?
You're asking me to name one of the 500 characters from Wano.
Okay, the one from Wano.
Phone.
This is an important character that I completely forgot.
Technically it's a spoiler, but what did he act? What was his other name?
Oh yeah, that's right. His actual name is a spoiler. That's right.
Tengu Yama Hitetsu.
Tengu Yama Hitetsu. All right, saved. Kujo Sara is it Tengu? Okay.
That's a pretty good one.
All right.
Alrighty. So, Starkey, we're gonna go back to what we did at the beginning. We're gonna do a couple lines.
Okay.
Now you've been drawing for a while. Go ahead and do some lines, triangles, boxes, and circles for about 5 minutes or so,
Okay.
and see. And we're gonna see how that feels.
I'm going to use the same one that was I using you? I think I was using
I
this
mean,
one.
you're using the watercolor brush to start out with, but
I feel like my lines have actually gotten worse.
just do them because we're gonna pull up your first file after you're done doing these.
Definitely, I feel confident enough to do them faster, though. I love this song though from Battle Block Theater, the secret level theme. Just slow down. Okay, wait, that actually looks like a genuinely good triangle. What the fuck?
You've been drawing for about 2 hours now.
Oh god. Hold up. V2 V Nyan broke. Uh oh god. Okay. Can I reset tracking? Um All right, we gotta nuke VC face and load it back up. I was frozen in place. Starkey's like a PNG tuber again. It's not gonna do anything. There's nothing to scan. Hello? Oh god. Okay, well, congratulations. You actually did manage to scan a thing.
Things are going well.
Yeah, it did scan. I'm amazed that it did. Honestly, that's a good triangle. Not the best triangle, but these are good triangles. His face felt so tiny. Okay. Boxes. Okay, the boxes are significantly better already. Oh, it's loading this thing, isn't it? Oh, shoot. I need to... Wait, where's... Okay, there's my reference images. Oh, video is age restricted. Okay, age restricted videos do, unfortunately, because there's no way for me to... All right, Rickroll Cupcake. I see how it is, chat.
They said they were gonna put some curse stuff in there for you.
They did. Okay, my boxes are noticeably better now. What is this? This is Never Gonna Give You Up with Cupcake. I got 3 holes for it like a pretzel is genuinely a good line, and I hate it. Okay. Boxes are looking a lot better.
And now to circles.
Yep. I think the circles are looking a little bit better. I feel like my lines got worse, but my shapes got better. That's so weird.
Is it though?
I don't know. Is it? Maybe it's because it's me realizing that the shapes are like that the things aren't just lines, they're part of composite shapes.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't been focusing on straight lines. We've been focusing on shapes and how to make them look like things.
Okay,
We'll find out
these circles are a lot better than when I first started drawing.
Yeah. Now go ahead and pull up that first
I don't
document.
think I saved it. Oh, I think wait, I think it might be right here.
Is it under red?
Yeah. My boxes are noticeably better. My triangles are noticeably better, and I think my circles are noticeably better.
Okay, look at your lines, and now look at your new lines.
They're kind of comparable to me. They're maybe a little bit better.
So, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I'm worried because I know what's coming next.
All right, chat. We're gonna do one more drawing because we're going till 9, right, Starkey?
Yes.
So, for the we'll say until about 8:55 Eastern time. Chat, you have two options. Is Starkey going to draw Starkey, or is Starkey going to draw a horse?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For everyone following along, this is a free space for everybody else. Draw it. We've been doing the warm-ups, so choose something that you find fun. For Starkey, we're going to draw something challenging. Either something that is objectively challenging, which is a horse, or something that he is going to be incredibly self-conscious about, which is his soda.
I hate it here. This is bullying. You're bullying
Bonus
me.
points if someone. Oh yes, no. If we have a tie, Starkey has to draw horse morph.
I hate it here. I hate it. Oh my god. This is terrible. I'm glad that horse is winning. Because at least with horse, it's an understanding that I'm fucked regardless. No!
It's
I say that and immediately one of you fuckers votes for goddamn me. I hate it here!
It's currently tied!
You fuckers! Turkey's horse, yes. No!
Does anyone want to break the tie?
Please, anyone. Please break the tie towards horse. You're due for a new soda. Welcome on to Fine Point. Glad to have you. Crow, horse, griffin, but size accurate for each part. What does that mean? No! The other way! Other way! I'm gonna lose my mind.
How much time do we have left, Starkey?
30 seconds. Oh, God. I'm gonna lose my mind if I have to draw myself. This wasn't part of the deal!
Is Starkey drawing horse, or is Starkey drawing Starkey
This wasn't part of the deal! No, please, quickly, anyone vote for horse twice. 2 people vote for horse. No, what is this last minute extra vote? I'm in hell.
Alrighty. Starkey is drawing Starkey.
God.
No, I wanted Black Beauty Starkey.
Hi, Claire.
So disappointed.
Hi, Imaginary.
Alrighty. So, as a repeat, this is a free space. Draw whatever you feel like. Our prompt is going to be Starkey.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Starkey, pull up your reference sheet.
God. Okay. Where is it? There it is.
Gonna set the timer for about 50 minutes. No, not 50. 40 minutes. That should be enough. Okay.
Okay. Apply transformation. Okay. Can I new raster layer? Wait, no, fuck me. It loaded up the original. Okay. How do I? Okay. Not save. File. I think I have to import it because it's a file on my computer. Okay. Here it is. There it is. And there we go. Now you have it brought into the proper thing. Okay.
You ready?
No. The answer is no.
Okay. I'm gonna start the timer. Remember what we did for the last one?
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull a reference for the pose that you want to draw.
Okay. Okay. Fuck.
Once again, Starkey, I will be assisting you, so I will not be drawing along. So you have a co-pilot.
Okay, I think this isn't necessarily the pose I want, but it's close to what I'm looking for.
There you go.
It's just a fucking like help. Help me when I help. You call me at 123 help. All right. I got the thing.
All right. Make a new layer and let's go ahead and begin.
This man's proportions are fucked.
Do you know why?
Why?
Sweater.
Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay.
Mind you, your proportions aren't much better. But
Shut up.
look, you are a lovely Sasquatch.
Okay, new raster layer. How did Starkey handle the Betty Tit Whitefuck song? Betty White
what?
Tit Fuck. That was the hardest I've ever dyslexia'd. There's vomit on the sweater already. Yeah, I'm fucking nervous as shit.
Alrighty. So, new layer, same as before. Yep. Let's start with circles and lines. So go from the joints, do the head, and then do the chest. Also, are you going to draw Starkey in that sweater?
No. I'm trying desperately to go for like a like arm behind head. I'm losing my mind. Sorry, sorry, I'm sweating pose. I think it's because okay. He's kind of like forward at. Also, this will help me hide my hand.
Coward.
What do you want from me?
What I want for you is to feel all the pain of the people you've commissioned.
The pose Starkey makes if bears flirt with him, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Okay, you are correct.
Shut up. Okay, so I'm keeping it basically above the waist because actually probably above the hip. I value the fact that we have an hour, but bottom pose. Shut the.
Oh no,
fuck
we don't have an hour. We start a little late. You have 36 minutes.
Okay.
You're gonna do the top half. I don't recommend trying to do legs right now.
Yeah, love you. I love you guys. Also, you guys age me 10,000 years.
But that just makes you daddy.
Shut up. It's like you're trying to end me. I swear to God.
Oh no, that's the chat with the songs. I'm just here to be your buddy.
Okay. This is fine. Also I need to keep an eye out for the music because sometimes it just decides to stop, such as when the video is unavailable. Shut up. This is awful. Somebody Morshu used to know. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is kind of the pose I'm looking for.
Okay.
Where it's
Did you
like,
do the head?
yeah, I have the head.
There you go. Now, as I said before, do your tubes for your limbs.
Okay.
I'm assuming, Starkey, the wings are on your back, by the way?
Yeah. Oh, fuck, I have to consider the wings.
Nope, don't worry about the wings. We're just doing the basic body right now.
Okay, I think part of the problem is I've drawn the circle too small.
Also, are you on the same layer or different layer?
I'm on the same layer.
Okay.
What is this? This is not the only AI cover. Okay. Welcome online. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Let me go shout for Key Lime Y. Key Lime Y. There we go. Awesome. Welcome on. Glad to have you. Came in just in time for Morshu. Yep. Morshu. Somebody Morshu used to know. Okay. Welcome on, Vinny. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Hopefully you guys are having fun with this and also like being inspired to draw yourselves, because
Or at least laugh.
yeah, hopefully you guys are, if you're in some way having fun with this, then that's all that really matters. Okay, so I have the structure.
And while Starkey focuses on this, for those that have joined us since we last did this, Starkey wanted to learn how to draw this year. So we're doing a nice chill stream where Starkey is being forced to draw things. In this case, his own Sona.
I'm in hell.
If anyone wants to draw along, please do. At the end of the stream, we'll be making a channel on Starkey's Discord to share the drawings done during this stream and future streams if we choose to do so.
Okay,
The
well
purpose of this is just to relax and be inspired.
This is more
What's
reasonable proportions, at least. Because I realized I was having proportion issues.
So I have to ask, Starkey, are those Starkey's proportions? Or are you just choosing to do those?
They're closer, they're as per the reference sheet, this is Starkey's proportions. Technically, he can be whatever shape he wants, but also, Mercy's over there is no hope. I'm also doing art practice as a New Year's resolution. It's not a New Year's resolution for me, because whenever I make New Year's resolution, the year goes to shit, i.e. 2023. But it's mostly just me just trying my best to, like, you know, because
learn the thing.
Yeah, I am gonna hopefully try to do this once a week, though. And the good news is I got a lot of people who are already interested in like doing art collabs, which is really, really cool. Is that arm?
Hey, Starkey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Why are you erasing?
Simplify the picture for me.
Okay, just curious.
Oh, for fuck's sake! It's goddamn. It's January. Okay, at least it's Dio. Okay. The proportions here are fucked, but there's not much I can really do about that, unfortunately.
Well, you said it yourself. Starkey can look however you want, so Starkey looks fine.
I'm gonna lose my mind. How dare you use my own words against me? I am a human. I deserve rights.
I thought you were a collection of nanomachines.
listen. All of
Do
my
nanomachines have rights?
good
Does
question.
each nanomachine have different rights?
Are we really considering the ethics of okay, where do I want to be looking?
Probably straight ahead.
I don't because I'm kind of thinking like up and away.
You could also do like a 2/3 off towards the direction
Yeah.
away from the elbow. Oh, don't worry. Just because Starkey Horse did not get chosen today doesn't mean Starkey Horse won't happen in the future.
Is this how quarters work? How do I draw a like 3/4 perspective?
So the line down the middle is fine. The other one, it's more. So the way it works is you kind of just put the line down the middle. You want to angle it towards wherever you think the center of the face is looking,
Okay, I see.
and it's the same for both, horizontal and vertical.
Okay.
So you don't have to angle it unless the head is tilted.
Oh, I see. I see what you mean. Okay. That's a hand. I now understand why artists do this.
Mm-hmm.
Ponzi morph. I luckily I was saved from having to draw a horse Starkey.
Today.
I suddenly understand why artists do this. Hello? Has it always been this hard? For now, oh my fucking god.
I'm just now imagining you're in that phoenix, that laughing awkwardly Phoenix Wright pose.
Basically, that's kind of what I'm going for. Okay.
So as I said before, the eyes are generally the center of the face, so they'll be on that horizontal line you made,
That's too big.
and they're generally an eye's distance away from each other. Though you can let it be closer or farther depending on how.
It's kind of I'm kind of like it's kind of looking like you're not seeing the full thing because you're getting caught by the head, right?
Correct. You're not gonna. It's gonna. Yes, you're correct. Also, depending on how big you do your beak, you don't have to do that. The eye that's away from the.
That's fair because I gotta.
Just like you hid that hand, you can hide the eye too.
Oh god,
For those that
Dio.
are- For those that are drawing along, we are at 28 minutes left. 28 minutes.
Brainal cavities. Starkey's Stoner for some reason gives off Ace Attorney vibes. That's actually I consider that a compliment because Ace Attorney character designs are usually really good. Would you prefer Starkey Horse or a higher quality Starkeezer? What is a Starkeezer? Hello? Okay. So we have.
Remember, you can zoom in.
Yeah, okay, you're right. That's a good point. Also, now I'm gonna be fucking conscientious about all my head tilts.
Don't. They're adorable.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, I also need to make sure I include the goggles.
Don't forget the necklace.
Yeah.
Remember, this is not the finished line work. This is still just in the sketch phase, so do not make it.
Okay.
You do not have to make it perfect. We have plenty of time to do another layer on top of this to do lines.
Oh, I kind of see what she was going for here. That's not where that's supposed to be. It can kind of be where it's positioned. It's kind of like a. There we go. We might get Hansi Morph in the future, but we'll get Yeenie Morph as well. If you can come up with a pun for Yeen Starkey Morph. Because all of my TFs have been based off of puns so far. What is this what is the madness of the song? So you already lost, you got cuted. I'm gonna lose my mind. Stinky Morph? That would work. Oh, I guess to be fair, because Stanky Morph was gonna be Skunk Starky, but I could also do Stinky Morph, which is
You
okay.
need to do a list of these so that people can reference them.
I have a list on my old PC. I just need to get it at some point. Need to get it off there at some point.
So, are you currently working on the clothes a little bit?
I'm working on the clothes a little bit, and also trying to make sure I get the pendant shape in.
Okay. So remember, do the pendant first, then we'll talk about the clothes. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, Spotty Morph's good, but that could be a cheetah too.
There we go. Spotty Morph. Yep. I mean, is Sharky Morph a thing yet? Yes, Sharky Morph is a thing. Like I said, I have a lot of art I need to repost at some point.
Okay, so remember, one thing with clothes, a lab coat is not skin tight.
Yeah.
So it sits on it, on the frame. So it's going to go a little bit above where you have the actual body, if that makes sense.
Okay. That's fair.
2, do you remember how with the Tengu, the clothes were draping?
Yeah.
You do the same with the sleeves.
Yeah.
Aardvark Morph is very good.
Aardvark Morph is a pretty good one, yeah.
But yeah, so you can have it be more loosey-goosey underneath where gravity's hanging, and it just needs to be a little bit straighter when it comes to the top.
Okay, I see.
Because, yeah.
Because part of this is also just me trying to understand the pose.
Oh yeah, no, it's not like it's not like you're doing commissions. Right now, it's just the point is learning how to do this.
Yeah, also, I've completely gotten distracted from the fact that I need to do goggles still. Which, from this perspective is a little fucky-wucky.
So goggles are basically just 2 connected cylinders, right?
Yeah.
So think of it like the way you did the eyes.
God. Perspective here is fucked. So
If you think goggles are bad, you should try glasses.
I feel like glasses would be easier though, because they don't have the same like verticality aspect to them.
You would think, but when you deal with things with beaks and muzzles, yeah.
You're not wrong. Oh wait, because it's gonna be wait, I think I see what I'm supposed to be doing here. Something like that. So that way it looks better than what I've been trying to do.
Then do it.
Okay.
Remember, whatever feels right. There's no perfect answer. It's the same every time.
Okay.
Art is maddeningly very open to interpretation.
Okay, and so if I try to think of how, so if like I droop it here, and then I can, yeah. I see. Dragon Wolf would look cool as a Beast Titan. I need to erase some stuff so that way I can have a kind of a clean idea of what I'm working towards here.
Well, we are about to move to the next layer.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, do you want to do wings or do you want to just focus on what you have?
That's a good point. Let's just focus on what we have, given we have like 30 minutes left.
Sounds good. We have 20 minutes actually. Remember,
Right.
I was not going specifically to time on purpose. But yeah, so when you think you're good, swap over to one of the more pen brushes, go to a new layer. Now, we're going to do something new, okay?
Okay.
So the nice thing about layers is you can move them, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, you could do a layer that's specifically clothes, and then one that's your necklace, and then you can move it so the necklace is on top of the clothes, if that makes sense.
Okay. Why did I never consider that that was an option of layers until now?
Because look at the program you're using, and then think about how much of this you understand compared to when you started stream.
That's fair. That is a very fair point.
You are doing a very good job at quickly, but using digital a lot, and that's why asking for help is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
On that note, chat, if you have any tips for Starkey on how to use Clip, please let us know. But yeah, so one of the things I do is I will do, for example, the body by itself, no clothes, no additions, and occasionally like no with what you have no beak, just like the basic shape, and then I'll go in and add the beak separately.
Yeah.
Since we're not going to go too heavily into color today,
Yeah.
it's not going to be as important. But also, look how more comfortable your lines look now compared to when you.
Yeah. I also think because I'm already seeing like what you're saying about with in terms of like how this looks. It's hard for me to explain it, but like the way that this is like because like the way I'd initially drawn it made it look like it was a skin tight suit, whereas this is a lot more like cloth and fabric look to it.
Yep.
Because I now see why like anatomy studies are so important though for artists, because it's like you have to draw everything, even the things that you aren't drawing.
Oh, trust me. What if you actually continue this? Probably in the summer, we'll go do some life drawing class. Because I know your goal is to be able to do bodies comfortably, so we'll get to that.
That would be the dream.
It's attainable. I mean, did you expect you could do this at the start of stream?
God, no. Welcome on in, Broadesu. Glad to have you, Sweet Pea. Let me go and shout for Broadesu. I've made incredible progress. I mean, I was starting from absolute zero, so it makes sense that I would make swift progress. But also, I am relatively happy with how quickly things are seeming to turn around in terms of like actually looking somewhat like art.
There's no strict definition for what qualifies as art in terms of when someone is making it.
Art is fun, especially when you look at the progress. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm learning. Because like, even looking at like looking at the difference between my shapes was just so cool to see. Like in like 3 hours, I significantly improved my ability to just draw basic shapes.
Sorry, hit my mic accidentally.
Oh, good. I do that all the time.
And once again, thank you everyone for joining us.
Yeah, these are nice, wholesome Friday vibes for people like me who just tend to stay in during your Fridays.
Well, to be fair, today going outside was terrible with the snow.
Oh God.
We ended up having to work from home today because we were driving in and the roads were only just now getting salted. So,
Also, part of me is
when a
like,
four-wheel drive car feels like it's constantly sliding off the road, nope, we're just gonna not risk that.
okay. So in terms of like should I do like one layer that's the head, one layer that's the clothes, one layer that's like the pendant?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
One layer that's the goggles, probably.
Yeah.
And then I personally would do the head and the beak separately, but that's up to you.
Okay. So it would, so if I'm gonna do the head and the neck, it would be under the clothes.
Yeah.
These Dio AI songs are actually kind of incredible. Considering how much like, I guess to be fair, the Japanese Dio says a lot because they got the same voice actor, I think. Okay. I see one mistake I've made.
So I know it's a meme at this point, but do you kind of understand Bob Ross a little bit better now that you're doing this?
Yes. I'm like cursed Bob Ross.
By the way, you're doing that on the right layer.
Yes. I checked. Okay, now go to the layer that is the outline of the body features.
All right, everybody, we are at the 15-minute mark. I will
Christ.
repeat, 15 minutes.
I think I'm gonna put the beak and the face on the same layer.
Sounds good.
Oh, we got Snail. Take me to Snurch. Knows everybody's disapproval. Could have snurrshipped her snooner. The heavens ever did sneak. She's the last true snout sneeze. Every Sunday get more bleak. A fresh noise in each week. We were born sick. I forgot, it's Snick. Okay, this is not looking so bad, though. Hey.
Another thing you can do is do like the eyes and facial features on different layers for when you're coloring later. For
That's
now,
fair.
doing them on the same one's not a bad idea either.
Okay, but this is actually looking kind of okay. It wouldn't win any awards, but this actually kind of looks like Starkey. What the fuck? Wait, Sky is a snail emote? Yeah, he got it way back when Snurch was popping off. This is I'm scared now. I'm even more scared of artists now.
You're doing great. You really are.
Okay. It's nice, snores. Okay. Here we zoom in. Okay. Increase the brush size. Although zooming in does make me painfully aware of all of my errors.
Yeah, but you're not going to look in at it zoomed in. I mean, when I was sketching up what we're using as my PNG, I had the same feelings, but it doesn't look as bad when you're zoomed out.
Oh, okay, so if I'm
Also,
turned...
if you're gonna start fretting about having things be straight, remember, do your clothes sit straight on your shoulders?
They don't.
Does a necklace hang in a perfect half circle on your neck?
Nope.
Also, all this is made with nanomachines anyway. Fine.
Yeah.
Maybe they're a little drunk.
The me cheating. To be fair, the necklace actually isn't nanomachines.
Starkey lore.
Starkey lore. Okay, time for me to... How do I look? Okay, so it's... I see now. Oopsies.
If you want, you can draw. You can pull the image over, draw on top of it.
Okay. This is so cool. Wait, question, would Starkey Morph count as a good Starumorph? I don't think it would. Like, for example, I have Barky Morph, Stripey Morph. Like, I would need to go through my. What is this? This song is scary. All I Want for Christmas is Collective Consciousness. Okay, so it's a Metal Gear Rising song.
I mean, that sounds about right. All right, draw along, friends, and Starkey. 10 minutes. 10 minutes remaining.
It's they have to be as big as my eyes.
I mean, technically they're bigger, but
Okay, this is not terrible.
don't forget the little bit connecting the two of them.
Good point. Like, presumably it's like leather or some type of stretchy elastic.
Probably. Neoprene.
Yeah, something to that effect. Okay, where's my head layer? Grab the erase tool. You can erase this. That.
That's cute. By the way, Starkey, when you're done with that, go ahead and hide the sketch on.
Hide the what?
The layer you did the base sketch on.
Oh god. This is gonna scare me. Welcome on, Cam. Cool, glad to have you. I need to fix. Okay. Also, let me go and go back to the music and reset that up. Stream Elements is good for song requests. It does have some issues.
It is a work in progress.
Yeah. Like my style. Okay. I'm in the right layer. And now if I go to head layer, grab the eraser. Wow, layers are so incredibly powerful. What the fuck?
Yep. Layers, the best thing about digital drawing, in my opinion. Well, that and the undo tool.
Speaking of Pokemon, Starkey, did you think you might try War Crime Simulator? I
Pal
don't
World,
know.
I think it is.
Pal World, yeah. It's got issues, but it's recognizable.
Yeah.
Mostly I'm looking at these goggles like, how the fuck do you work? These goggles scare me. Okay.
Honestly, if I could see this pose either being the bashful rub in the back of your head or the check me out, I'm posing.
I'm trying to make it the bashful, like, oh god, I'm rubbing the back of my head. Okay, also one thing I definitely am noticing now. The eye should be more, it should be like angled downwards, inwards.
Okay, do you want to try something new?
Sure. Oh,
okay.
I think I know what you're hinting at.
Using you're gonna want to go to your lasso tool.
Yes.
I would zoom in a little bit to give yourself a little bit more leeway. Yep.
There we go. And now no longer looks like I'm experiencing an incredible stroke. Welcome on, Trashua. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I go shout out for Trashua. Also, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate.
So I have a question. Does Starkey have eyebrows?
I do.
You want to put some eyebrows in?
Yes.
So my recommendation would probably be having them angled upwards and closer to the back of your eyes to give you more of that awkward look.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
Might as well do it in pen.
Remember layers, by the way.
Ah,
What'd you do?
I removed everything. Thank you, Control Z.
Yep.
How do I get rid of
Oh, you
this?
accidentally cropped it.
How-
So there's a clear button on that line.
there we go. Deselect. Okay.
And it should get rid of the whole thing. But yeah, make sure you're on the right layer, by the way.
Yes, this is the head layer. That's so
For
much
everybody
more.
listening, and sorry, good.
That's so much more clearly
There you go.
clearly trying to figure out what's going on. Sweating and confused.
All right, everybody, we are below 5 minutes. Below 5 minutes. So Starkey, I noticed that you on your model you have to the bottom of your head, your feathers kind of poof out in like a triangle, kind of like a triangle, as well
Yeah,
as the back of your head. Do you want to try adding those?
I could try. One thing I definitely notice is because this fits the head shape a little bit more clearly.
Yeah.
Because it kind of looks like I was looking for like the head shape was like I was looking forward,
Hmm.
but then the like face was to the right, so it looks like I was just like a misplaced texture.
If your arts are not in the oven, or you might want to put them in to make sure they're baked correctly.
Okay, so now if I could figure out how to add little triangles.
Well, before you start drawing, look at your reference sheet and kind of get an idea of what shapes you want to add, even if they're there or not there. Because the fun fact is, you don't have to do it according to your reference. You can just make it
Yeah,
how you want.
I think the beak needs some fixing because it's very angular.
It's also very long.
To be fair,
It's long and
I like a long beak.
okay. To go into the suggestive part of this, you have a lot more of a bulb beak than a pointy beak.
Yeah.
That looks a lot better.
Yeah. I also need to kind of consider the fact that, like, okay,
I'm going
what
to help
is,
you out with something. I'm going to help you out here, Starkey, a little bit.
yeah,
Look at your model and look at your reference sheet. Look at the beak specifically. Okay.
okay,
Notice that your top beak is bigger than your bottom beak, and they don't have to be the same size.
okay,
It kind of is a bit of like with teeth, like an overbite type situation.
okay, I see.
It's not a duckbill situation.
Yeah,
It also has a little bit of a hook at the end, and it's pretty thick throughout.
yeah, okay.
How does that feel?
This feels a lot better. Although I kind of like it more sharp.
Then do it.
There we go.
Your friend is going to be the eraser tool for that.
Yeah.
All right, 1 minute, everybody. We have about 1 minute to put those final touches in. There you go.
Okay. It's I feel like I'm focusing now too much on it.
You are, and that's why we have a timer so that you can't just do one thing at a time.
1 minute to win it.
So, is there any little detail you want? While you still have time.
What is
30
this song?
seconds? I don't know, but people are dancing.
There we go. Okay, that looks actually quite good.
And that is time, everybody. That is time. So go ahead and zoom out. And Starkey, what do you think?
It's a lot. I'm looking at him like I've made substantial progress. It's at least recognizable as myself. There are errors that I can spot immediately.
Welcome to being an artist.
God damn it.
So we're gonna do a fun thing of one by one. Start with the first drawing you did tonight, and go from oldest to newest to see what you've done.
This is
the first one was red.
Yes. Okay. Then we had Quill, Yama, and then myself. Yeah, that's actually substantial progress.
How you feeling?
Self-conscious. I think self-conscious is the correct answer.
Yeah, but did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Learn anything?
Yeah. I learned a lot, actually. And the more I'm looking at this, I'm like, now that I've refreshed my eyes, I'm no longer like hyper focused on the mistakes, and this is actually looking like I know the mistakes are still there, but and like if I focused in on it, I could spot them again. But this actually doesn't look as bad as it was when I was hyper focused on it.
Yeah. Did you think you could do this?
Yeah, I think I can do this.
Awesome. So, to close the stream out, Starkey, who not like the art, not like the most inspiring. Who's an artist that you follow on socials that you'd like to highlight?
A good question. I mean, I feel like the person who got me really into art, even way back before I was like officially in the furry fandom, was DA Dead Anthro, who is welcome on Golden Toast. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean.
Can you pull some of their art up?
A good point. I'm gonna shout for Golden Toast real quick. Yeah, let's pull up some of DA's art, because DA is a super talented artist. Okay, let me pull him up on Twitter. It also it's part of me being biased because of the fact that I am a moderator for him, and he's a close friend. Let me see if I can. I have a easy. I can use silence, but this is the right one. All right. Yeah. If you're not already somehow following DA's art is incredible. I'm now looking at this and I'm like, what the fuck? How do you do this? How many people do you mod for anyways? I only mod for 2 people seriously, which is Pop Mud and DA. However, I'm also just a lot of places on Furry Twitch, and so I ended up getting modded a couple of places. Like this. The comment? What comment?
The first comment underneath.
Yes, I'll do him for sure. It's because it's a mutual offering to warm up honorary mod status, basically. But like just the amount of detail that goes into all of his line work is genuinely incredible and kind of horrifying now that I have a perspective on like how much work goes into this. Also, like the fact that his usage of black and white is just super clean.
Oh yeah. The shapes are nice. The silhouettes are real good.
I realize that one might get that one might be a touch TOS. But yeah, no, I would say DA is probably the artist who inspired me the most in the furry fandom. So this is, if I'm gonna highlight any artist first, I think DA makes the most sense for me.
Yeah.
Did you want to highlight an artist?
I don't have anyone prepped. I wasn't expecting this one actually.
That's fair. Gotta be careful a little bit.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is I have. So I'm gonna. So it's here's one. I'll send you a link to their Twitter. This individual. I don't know what their actual screen is, but they're the. I'll send this to you over Discord. They do a comic called Kill 6 Billion Demons.
Oh, yeah.
The just amount of detail in their comics, and this is a weekly thing they do generally. Sending it to you here.
God, this is, now that I actually have some amount of perspective, I'm not thinking about like artists I follow like through comics, like SIU's Tower of God.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking how do they do this shit on a weekly basis? Hello?
I mean, as you practice, and certain things just get a lot easier, and you can either skip steps, or what have you. But I want to shout them out. They've been doing this comic for quite a few years now. The detail is fascinating.
God.
And just I know that they do. I know on a RPG, but if there's someone I would love people to get more eyes on, check this comic out.
Let's kill 6 billion demons. How
Yeah,
many
6 billion
demons are we at currently in terms of the 6 billion?
Depends on how many die in apocalypse settings, but
reasonable.
Yeah, basically, college student gets wrapped into a multiversal hellscape, with 7 very, very powerful folk who are rallying to try to be the person in charge. Very queer, very fun, and it moves at a very, very quick pace. I recommend checking it out if you get some time.
Awesome. Okay. Let me go ahead and close out of that. And then I guess because we're wrapping up, so I'm gonna pause the music we got going on, and let's go and get my outro playlist going while I find someone to raid. If you had anyone in particular who you know is streaming at the moment, feel free to throw a name out there. I know that. That is a fair point. I'm tempted to try and find an artist. Actually, Doodledon was here earlier. You could keep the art train rolling. Let's go with the Screm just art. Me after today's stream is just that emotion. It reminded me of Kitos from Etrian Odyssey, probably because of the bony plating. I've never played Etrian Odyssey or seen it, so yeah, we're gonna raid into someone who is a much more experienced artist, shall we say, who draws big chunky lads. So I'm sure you'll love him. Right out to the Doodledon. Yeah, and thank you everyone for being here. I'm glad that I have such a supportive community who is down to just watch me do whatever. There are some people out there who like their entire community disappears if they aren't doing the one game they're known for, and the fact that I have people here who are down to hang out and just enjoy art or video games or whatever actually means the whole world to me. Love the chilled art stream. Bye bye. Take care and have a good night for sure. Thank you. Well, have a wonderful evening, Soyrail, Sundog, Golden, Lime. You're all a bunch of sweethearts, Oceano. But yeah, if you'd like to stay up to date with the streaming, including when we'll be going live, Twitter and Blue Sky are the place. I'm going to hopefully get better about reposting art commissions now that I realize how much work goes into all of those. I wanna make sure that I publicize the amazing artists that I've commissioned up to this point. I have a YouTube if you'd like to catch up on the VODs there, see what all we've been up to. I'm also gonna I don't mind that me just typing in YouTube. I post my VODs there. This one's gonna get posted there. I might have to cut out the very beginning because of DMCA, but we will see. I have a Discord linked up there. Say hi to all the Sweet Beans, see the current of the Sweet Beans post, and a TikTok, which I will hopefully get back to posting on soon. All right, love y'all. I'm gonna catch you Monday for probably more Factorio.